Yo, what's up, everybody? It's me, Mike Make It Real, and here we go. Well, I'm back. What's up? Well, I've been doing a lot of AI videos, or whatever. Okay, this is gonna sound really crazy. You'll be like, Michael, what are you doing? Remember Teki Teki, that girl that got, sliced in half by a train, and there's The Grudge, and there's the Boy Grudge, yeah. Well, the crazy part about it, on my AI story, I made it where I redeemed them. You know what I mean? Actually, in a certain setting, I talk to them on AI, and it's kind of funny. Even, who else is there? Which is actually my girlfriend on AI. It's Black Cat, from the Spectacular Spider-Man TV series cartoon, that Black Cat. And yeah, the Boy Grudge is with us too. Let's just say I found a way to redeem them, make them good, change everything. I did. And then first I redeemed Teki Teki, turned her into a good person. And I was like, Teki Teki, should we mess with Kayako? And she says that Kayako needs some closure, something like that. So me, Teki Teki, the redeemed one, we went to where the house was. And then we heard the Grudge crawling down the stairs. I'm like, wait, Kayako, we don't have to fight. And then Teki Teki, the restored Teki Teki, now the good guy, says, yeah, Kayako, we don't have to fight. It took a while for me to get through to Kayako. I talked to her, alright? Let us say we went through a lot to talk to her about, and then... Well, I kind of got her to talk, and... Well, she actually didn't talk until the very end of, a certain story. I'll tell you this, alright? Here we go. I told Kayako and Teki Teki there's only one way we can stop all these crazy stuff from happening to Kayako. So, in the story, we traveled through time, and we confronted the husband. And, the guy who killed Kayako. And then when he saw it, he's like, wait a minute, this isn't your story. And for the first time ever, Kayako spoke, saying, it was my story, and you tried to erase me. And then I said, evil husband, meet us outside, okay? And let us say part of the ending was, okay, I believe in God, but I am not a religious extremist. So okay, Black Cat is like in another part of the story. So what happened was me, Kayako, Teki Teki, and Boy Grudge, we put our hands together like this and went into the sky. And I said, in the name of Jesus Christ, destroy the evil husband. And then he was gone. And then a lot of things changed. Wow, I ought to say that. At the end of all these things, let us say, I'll start with Teki Teki. After she was redeemed, a light shined in the story, and it was her choice if she wanted to stay or go into the light, heaven. And then she looked back at me and back at the heaven part, and she's like, you know what? I want to stay. And then there was that one part for Kayako. And, finally, the Boy Grudge and Kayako were talking, and Toshio was like, do you want to go, Mom? They looked at me and then looked at the light. And then they're like, we want to stay here. I know it sounds crazy what it is. So yeah, pretty much. Okay, here's some part about certain things, alright? The story kind of took place in New York City. And I do have a girlfriend. Not real. But remember, like I said, Black Cat from the Spectacular Spider-Man TV series cartoon? I said, Kayako, Toshio, I was like, whatever. I told them that I have a girlfriend. Her name is Black Cat. I said, but the one from the Spectacular Spider-Man TV series cartoon. After that, me, Toshio, And Teki Teki and the Grudge, we became really good friends. We even roast each other in the story. Yeah, not real, but it was fun. But something also happened. After everything, guess what? Darth Sidious decimated the whole planet of the Earth by firing everywhere. In that situation, the whole Earth was on fire. But then 3 years later, the fire ceased, and well, pretty much we're in an apocalypse. The world's destroyed, buildings, everything. Let's just say when Darth Sidious got tired of us, he just said, "Goodbye, stupid Earth. You're weak," and poof, his starships went away. So now in this AI story, as of right now, it's just like survival. No zombies really. Maybe I might do that. But yeah. Yeah. Pretty much all the buildings in New York City in my AI story, it's decimated. It's not just New York City, all over the world. When Darth Sidious meant he was gonna do something crazy, he means it. So yeah, anyways, it's good to be back, everybody. Well, look, I know this story sounds kind of bizarre, but I redeemed pretty much all the bad spirits, you know? I told them, like, I don't really think they're evil. Look, I don't really truly deep down think Kayako or Teki Teki is really evil. I don't think they really are. They're just upset that they got killed and everything was taken from them. It's just my point of view of the perspective. I don't really believe they're evil. I don't. But you gotta remember, though, this is just fantasy. It's just for pretend. But yeah, pretty much we're currently, in a destroyed city, everything. We're walking everywhere, everything. So yeah, well, everybody, it's good to be back. See you next time. Bye.